Okay, hey everybody. So I'm a new stay-at-home mom, and I've got a lot of energy and a lot of creative energy. And so what I tend to do and find what helps me is to use my creative energy and just get it out. And with it being the holiday season, and me being a floral designer, landscape designer, I love working with plants. And so I've been making wreaths and garlands like crazy. With us living in a 700 square foot house with 2 babies, it's caused me to think outside the box as far as ways that I can decorate for the holidays. So a lot of it is really petite and small, but it takes time to make those things too, and I find that it's really satisfying because you get to see your hard work, and also makes your home feel nice and cozy, and you're really satisfied with the end product. So I thought I would show y'all how I've been making these little wreaths. It's really simple. Anybody can do it. All you need is pruners, hand pruners, or scissors will suffice as well. You need some floral wire. What I've been working with lately is 22 gauge. You can pick this up at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, probably a hardware store. Any kind of wire that's bendable, but also pretty sturdy as well, I find works the best. But I really have enjoyed this 22 gauge wire for this activity, these small little wreaths. So the wreath that I'm making today is probably going to be about this big, just like a little petite little dish. And you can buy the pre-cast, that's not the right word. You can buy the wreath foundations, I believe that's what you could call them, at stores. But I've just been making them with the wire. I've just, you make a loop, whatever size you want the wreath to be, and then you just twist it around itself until you have a nice malleable but secure structure base that you can build off of. I've been finding that if I get it 3 strands around itself, that I've been pretty happy with that. So that is what I would recommend. Do apologize if you can hear Mickey Mouse Clubhouse in the background, entertaining the babes while I get this done. It's really simple. Anybody can do it. It's inexpensive, and like I said, it makes you feel really happy and warm and cozy inside knowing that you made something. I gotta get better at looking at the camera. Okay, doesn't have to be pretty, but there you go. I'm happy with that. Just, something a little bit more secure. So I have several different things that I just cut down in my yard. I live in Athens, Georgia, but you can use magnolia. That might be rather large for this size that I'm making. You can also use sweet little twigs. Privet is super annoying and invasive around here, but I've got a ton of it, so I cut some of that as well. I have holly. I have some trimmings off of our Christmas tree that we found. Nandina has really pretty red berries and a really interesting leaf structure as well. So, like I said, whatever you have, utilize it. There's also some English ivy here as well. So just get creative with it and have fun. For this one, I think I'm gonna work with the Nandina and this Fraser fir from our Christmas tree. What I have found that is very, works well for this size wreath is cutting little small, what is that, probably 2-inch long pieces, segments. And what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be layering them on top of each other. I'm finding that about 3 segments to 1 bundle has been working for me really well. One moment, please. Let me see what's going on with the babes. Back again, so sorry. Like I said, I have 2 babies. But you start with your first little bundle and you start wrapping your wire probably 1/4 of a way down the stem. Make sure you pull it really, really tight, because as this greenery dries out, it will shrink a bit. You don't want it to fall apart. I can say that because Exhibit A. Also with garlands and stuff, my mom had reminded me that I had taught her this trick and I'd completely forgotten about it. If you use a string as something that you build upon, then that's what you attach the wire to, then you won't have that issue. But anyways, like I said, I like to work with a bundle of 3. I have my first one down, and so then you're gonna layer it on top to cover up the previous wire, the previous point of where it's attached, and then it'll cover it up. So I'm just gonna continue to do this around, and at some point I will probably switch to a different plant material, and I will get back to you about that. So I'm just gonna work on this, and as you see, it's taking shape rather quickly. It's a lot of fun. Like I said, it's really satisfying. You want more Cheez-Its? Baby. There you go. Yummy. What do you say? You're welcome. Crafty and easy way to do it. So it's really taking shape. I'm layering the Fraser fir with Nandina and some sweet little twigs from, I think it's a Rose of Sharon shrub outside. I'm really tickled pink how this is turning out. Don't know where I'll put it. I'll probably just give it to somebody. Okay, so I'm getting near the end, and it gets a little ako taco at the end, because like I said, you have to hide what you're working with. You know, you gotta hide the wire, friends. So this is where I'm at, like I said, and you have to make sure that your starting point covers up, you know, a little ugly little secret right there, that this didn't naturally just fall off a tree like this, that somebody made it. So you know, just continue to do what you're doing. Make your little bunches however big or thick or wondrous you're making them, and just make sure you tuck the end underneath the beginning, if this makes any sense whatsoever. so it is as seamless as possible. You know, like so. So then, look at here, you have a cute little holiday wreath or a headpiece. Maybe that. I've been running out of space to put mine, and my little bat back here, it now has a very jolly little necklace that it wears. So anyways, a lot of fun. Thought I'd share how easy these are to make. I think maybe I was working on this for maybe 10 minutes, but I hope you enjoy, and I hope everybody has a fantastic and beautiful December and an awesome new year, and I will talk at you soon. All right, bye. I know I saw at Lowe's or Home Depot that they